Hello, good evening. Welcome. How are you? For those of you who were hoping for or expecting Pump It Up tonight, I am sorry. I did not. I thought about it. I was gonna do it. Ugh, sorry, and I just wasn't really. I just wasn't feeling physically up to it. So I didn't. And I've been wanting to stream this game, Persona 5 Royal, for I don't know, a week or so now. But I just haven't gotten around to it. Haven't gotten around to it. Haven't gotten around to it. So I'm like, let's get around to it. So here we go. But first, for those of you that were watching earlier in the week, and we were talking about McRibs, I do, in fact, have a McRib here with me that I'm going to eat live on stream because I've been posting all of my. So, for those of you that don't know, for those of you that don't know Gimmick, this is Gimmick. No, for those of you who don't know, I every year during McRib time, I always try and get many of them while they're available, and I always post about them on my Facebook, and it's just I don't know, it's a fun thing for me. I like to make a big deal about it, and I do like the sandwich. It's tasty, but anyway, I oftentimes have when I make the posts, I'm always trying to make them, kind of creative or whatever. Um, like one year, I was finding like the number of the like which number sandwich it was, and trying to like take a picture of the sandwich with that number in some form or another. But even if it meant I was like making the number with like the fries, right? But this year, for some reason, not really on purpose. Hold on, gonna I'm gonna have to like tweak my audio a little bit here and there because I haven't quite gotten this whole stream set up the way I want it yet, but it should be okay. Anyway, this year for some reason I've been making all of the posts rhyme, beginning with number two. Number one was just number one, whatever. But then number two, I happened to be out with somebody, and so I took a picture of me with the sandwich and the other person. So I was like, number two with a crew, and then like number three, come to me, and number four. What was number four? I don't. What did I say? Oh, number four in the store because I actually ate it at the McDonald's rather than bringing it home. So I've been thinking about what number five was going to be, and I was like, hey, number five, eat it live. So so here I am. I'm live, right? I've got my McRib. I can eat it. I'm gonna make my post, and eat number five, and Tonat. No, I've actually never played any Persona game at all. The closest I've come is I did play Catherine, which my understanding is that exists like within the same universe, but of course is like completely unrelated and not the same kind of game at all. So I don't have any. I have almost no clue what I'm getting into here. I have not even launched the game yet. So I'm going to be playing the Xbox version. I actually bought Persona 5 for the PS4 gosh, I think during lockdown, actually, a couple years ago, right? And then, well, no, I think it might have even been earlier than that, because then Royal came out, and I was like, oh, there's a like updated version. I'm like, great, whatever. So I've been kind of like going back and forth of like, am I gonna play it or am I gonna buy the new one and play it instead or whatever? And then Persona 5 Royal showed up on Xbox Game Pass. So I was like, oh well, here's a perfect opportunity. I can play it and I don't have to like pay for it again. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I know almost nothing about the game. So yeah, I'm not even sure if it's going to be a game that I'm going to like. Probably. I like a lot of different kinds of games, so I'm not worried that I'm not going to like it. I just don't know because I've, like I said, never played it. So if you have played it, which I'm going to guess that you probably have, number one, please don't spoil it for me. But then number two, you know, yeah, if I'm making a lot of stupid mistakes, I mean, I'm gonna make a lot of stupid mistakes, probably, and that's how it's gonna be. All right, here we go. So, what I need to do though, so I gotta take this picture. Um, this is so dumb. Oh boy. So this is the picture for my for my uh, for my Facebook post. Ah, crap. Okay, there we go. How does that look? Oh, I have the stupidest look on my face. Let me try that again. All right. I'm not good at this, you know? I'm just gonna go out and say that right now. Okay. One of those will be good enough. Okay. So let me make my post and then I'm gonna eat it and then we'll get into the game. Number 5. Eat it live. I guess I should put a link to this stream if I feel like it. Hold on. This is all very exciting, isn't it? You had no idea what you were tuning in for tonight. Oh boy. Hello, where are you? There it is. Okay, we'll see if anybody decides that they want to actually tune in. from my Facebook before I finish this sandwich. Okay, that's done. So the so Genius World, I have a Series S, because getting a Series X is hard, and also I actually do not own a 4K television, so it seemed kind of pointless to me. All of my TVs are still 1080, so the Series S seemed good enough, and a hell of a lot cheaper and easier to get. So that's what I did. I may get a Series X later, but shit, by the time that happens, maybe they'll have introduced the, oh Jesus, what are they gonna call it? Right, when they inevitably make the new version of the console, because it's like on the Xbox One, right? You had the original Xbox One, but then they had the Xbox One S and the Xbox One X were the new versions of it, right? So, like, the Series S, Series X naming is already fucking garbage. So what are they going to name it now? It's going to be like the Series XS, Series X Type 2, Series X Small. I mean, it's they've painted themselves into a naming corner, and it's going to be miserable, is what I'm saying. So, all right, let's eat this sandwich, and it's so messy. I'm going to try not to like drop onions and barbecue sauce on myself. Oh. Oh yeah. That's the stuff. Good old reliable McRib. So, let me get through this sandwich. I'll start the game. I think I might. I had planned to do Pump It Up Prime, a second stream of Prime, today, Friday, but I'm just not feeling physically up to it, so I decided to put it off. I'm gonna try for tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow during the day. Do a Saturday stream for a change. I'm going to guess Prime 2 is probably going to be not this coming week, but the week after. And the reason for that is... Yikes. My cat Gimmick just came barreling in here, and I thought she was going to jump on me, but she just ran by. But anyway, I expect to have at least probably 3 more streams of Prime 1 to get through. So 2 more to get through all of the new content. Because there's like 88 songs or 107 songs if you count all the full versions and remixes. And I think I got through like 30 of them on stream Wednesday. So I expect it to take 2 more streams to get through the rest of the new content, and then I want to do like a party stream with friends to do routines and stuff again, because that was fun. I'm and then we'll get into Prime 2. But given how much that's going to be, plus I know next weekend I'm going to be working another convention, so I'm going to probably lose at least one day of streaming, if not two. So that'll put me back a little bit. So I'm going to say Prime 2 in 2 weeks would be my guess. I also, if it seems like I don't know where I'm looking, that's true. There's actually two cameras on me right now. I threw in the second camera to have just a just me camera, so I could eat this sandwich and fulfill my my McRib destiny. But hold on, I'll show you. Oop. But there's a second camera for once I actually get into playing. So if you see me down there in the corner, that's a different camera, and it's slightly off to the left. But what's funny is this camera has a light on it that indicates that it's on, whereas this camera also has a light that indicates that it's on, but I have a piece of tape over it because that light is blindingly fucking bright and it's obnoxious and I don't like it. So I put a piece of tape over it. But what happens is while I'm talking to the camera, I keep my eye keeps getting drawn to the one that has the lights on, and I'm like looking at the wrong one. But this is absolutely exciting and riveting live streaming content, isn't it? So, I have lots of ideas. They're not always good ideas. I'm very self-conscious right now because I'm literally like just eating on camera. Yeah, and Adrian, as far as U-Beat is concerned, I'm not sure if I doubt that I'm going to try and play all the songs in every game. It just seems like too much. I don't know how I ended up getting onto the. I don't know how I ended up getting or doing that for Pump. I think it just kind of happened. I think early on it was like, well, it's easy because there's not a lot here, right? And then once I got into it, it was like, well, I guess I'm just going to keep doing it. But of course, as we've gotten into these very late games, that's a lot of stuff. They're like 3 or 4 earlier games worth of content. If I don't end up with barbecue sauce on my shirt, I'll have done very well here. I'm trying really hard though. I've got like the container in my hand, so I'm like eating over it, so in case I drop anything, it'll fall there. At least that's the hope. Seems like 2 more bites, maybe. Then I'm gonna go wash my hands, though. I don't want to make my controller all disgusting. Because my hands are definitely covered in barbecue sauce now. Mm. All right. We're good. I'm going to go on BRB for just a minute and go clean up my trash and and wash my hands, and then we'll get into the game. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay. Oops. I am back. Ready to start this game. I got some fries still, so that's nice. Before I get started, let me do something real quick. I just want to make sure. So, one of the things I'm trying here too. You've probably heard me talk about this on my music gaming, rhythm gaming streams. Trying to get audio, like audio in the room, so audio that's coming through the mic synchronized with the game audio. Oops. So I just want to make sure that that's still good. Although my sound bar timed out because I didn't play anything for a while, I guess. So I've got no sound in the room, but you're just hearing beeping on your end because of course you are. Shoot, let's see. Boop.
USB.
Ah.
AUX VA. HDMI ARC.
There we go. Okay. So I just want to. Did those beeps all sound solid and synced, or was it like bidoop bidoop? Okay. So I just want to. Now you can hear me playing it back. Those beeps all sound solid and synced. Oh, or I didn't like roll back enough. Okay. Close enough, I think. Okay, let's do this. So, like I said, this will be my first time even launching this game. So I don't know anything. I made this overlay based on screenshots of the game. So I hope that it kind of makes sense. I was trying to like go for the style, but I don't actually know anything yet. So cross fingers. Here we go. Flashing screens and bright effects. Oh no. It's my whole life. Do I want to connect? Sure, I guess. I'll also have to like set audio here. All right, as expected, this is Anime AF. Does it sound okay on your end? Just let me know if I need to like turn the game down a little bit so you can hear me, or if it's not loud enough, or what. Anything. Well, that was hype as fuck. Do I watch anime? A little. Here's the thing, I've talked about this before. The thing with anime, with me and anime, is I don't really think about anime like as a genre, so to speak. So if somebody says, hey, there's a show that I think you'll really like because it's, you know, it's very sweet or it's very funny or it's very exciting or whatever, you know, and it happens to be an anime, I'll be like, yeah, cool, I'll watch that. But I'm not usually one to go watch something because it is an anime. I will want to watch it because of whatever kind of show that it is, or whatever story that they're telling, or whatever. So no, I mean, as a general rule, like, I don't watch anime, so to speak, as a thing unto itself. But I have watched some animes, if that makes sense. I think I just over-explained that really badly, but hopefully you understand what I meant. Anyway, press any button. Gotta do config stuff, right? Japanese voice off, I guess. Yeah. Sure. Automatically advanced text as voices play. Interesting. Vertical invert. I always need that. Oops. Alright. New game. Let's go. Hey, Yaladre. Yep. So I'm playing Persona 5 Royal, I guess. And here's the thing. I've never played any Persona game ever. Like, none. I was saying earlier, the closest I've played was Catherine, which my understanding is, like, exists, like, in this universe, but is not related and is not the same kind of game at all. But otherwise, I've never played I've never played a Persona game, and I barely know anything about it as a series. So this is all very new to me. So here's a funny thing, too. Now that I just went through, right, and I was like, oh, I don't really watch anime for anime, but I do work now 5 anime conventions every year. In fact, I'll be working one next weekend. So, as it turns out, the guests at those conventions are often you know, the English voice actors for games and anime, and so I'm pretty sure that there are people that I've worked with who are voices in this game. So I'll probably, well, I may not recognize them depending on, you know, how much of a character voice that they're doing, but this will be one of the rare occasions where, like, I end up maybe knowing something about these people that I work with at these conventions.
This story is a work of fiction. Similarities between characters or events to persons living or dead in your world are purely coincidental. Only those who have agreed to the above have the privilege of partaking in this game.
Wait, I don't agree. No, no, I agree.
The contract has been sealed. The world is not as it should be. It's filled with distortion, and ruin can no longer be avoided.
Okay, I can already tell I'm going to turn on that auto advance if it's reading it to me.
Those who oppose fate and desire change, from time to time, they were referred to as tricksters. You are the trickster. Now is the time to rise against the abyss of distortion.
Yeah, casinos. I love casinos. Just saying.
There's someone here.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble.
He's here. Moving immediately.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away.
Okay, hold on. So let's do that. Because I don't feel like advancing all the time. Alright. So here we go. What am I doing? Does it work like a... It works like a game, right?
Yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
That's because you have no sense for aesthetics.
Nobody asked you, Inari.
Just run! Get out of there! Okay, the enemy's
Jump
focus
this
is
way?
on Andy. Looks... Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries, I can guide you all.
Stop right there!
Get away.
Take him down, Joker!
Well, that seemed very brutal.
Comparing power levels. No threat. Get him, Joker!
Alright. Do a thing?
Calm down.
Oh, is this turn-based? That's...
Everyone else, head to positions. Use route B.
Too slow.
Okay. So, an RPG. Got it. I actually don't play very many of these, so this will be interesting for me.
Sona.
Before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door!
The perspective is very
You should be
strange.
able to get out that way. Hurry!
Dude, can you even hear us?
Don't worry. I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! wait a sec. I'm getting a weird reading heading your way. Come on, run!
Hey, Pat. Okay, now, not this perspective, but that other one being kind of an angle. I wasn't sure which way it was, how it wanted me to go.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What?
Nice. Is it supposed to be reading this stuff? Or speaking this stuff?
All right.
There we go. Sweet.
All right. Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you. Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
Dang. Well, this is easily the most Japanese thing I've seen all day.
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
The enemy readings have decreased? That's...
It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
You annoying prey.
Shoot until I'm out of bullets? Did I even need to do anything?
I think that's the last of them?
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Joker, you need to get out of there. Go, go, go!
All right,
Let's do it.
Find them and kill them all!
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there! There's
goody.
nowhere to run!
Bots tonight too. Fixed it.
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Get over there! Still struggling. Suspect secured.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Guess the drug was too strong.
Wake him up.
No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you?
Give it up!
Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? You still haven't figured it out? There are no laws here to protect criminals like you. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it.
He does not come off as menacing as his as his dialogue. All right, I'm gonna pick normal, I guess.
You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
Dot dot dot.
I see. I need your hand to sign this, bud. I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
Stab him in the eye.
Don't
Stab him in the
expect
eye
to
with the
walk out
pen.
of here in 1 piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Right in the eye. Do it. You're holding it correctly for it. Ah. Boo. Clearly, I did not write this game, because that's what I would have done. Oh, I see. What kind of a mood am I in today? How about this? There we go. Oh, it's two names. Oh, okay. I mean, obviously I could just use my name, but that seems very boring. I didn't know I had to make creative decisions. All right, because I have no better ideas right now. You are not Stabby, apparently. That is my name. Bonk, do it. Am I gonna live to regret that? Do I care? Probably not.
Excuse me, but this area is off.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The Prosecutor's Office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
Are you Prosecutor Sai Nijima? I just got off the phone with your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown, after all. We don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand. I didn't expect it to be you. You'll be answering my questions this time. Those bastards. Can you hear me? It seems you've been through a lot. Almost anything can happen here. And I can't stop them. That's why I need you to answer me honestly. I don't have much time either. What was your objective? Why did you cause such a major incident? I didn't think it was a prank from the get-go, but I couldn't assemble a case for prosecution. It's because I couldn't figure out the method behind it.
Why do you want to know?
This isn't an issue of whether or not it can be used in court. I need to know. This is my case, after all. It seems you're coherent. When and where did you find out about that world? How is it even possible to steal another's heart? Now, tell me your account of everything. Start from the very beginning.
Yes, please, because I don't know what's going on. Persona noob here.
prisoner of fate to a future that has been sealed in advance. This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you. I beg you, please overcome this game and save the world. The key to victory lies within the memories of your bonds, the truth that you and your friends grasped. It all began that day, when the game was started half a year ago. For the sake of your world's future, as well as your own, you must remember.
Would you like to save your current progress? Yeah? Level 1. Not. Oh, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for riding with us today. We will be arriving in Shibuya shortly. This is the last stop for this line. Please transfer here for all subway lines. The doors to your left will open.
Please help!
Damn brat! I'll sue!
What? Are you for real? A mental shutdown? It's the truth! To a person, though? It's gotta be a joke. You really love all that occult stuff, don't you?
I get the feeling that's what's going on.
Huh?
And tomorrow's task is soon.
Apparently that was the pause button. In the trash. If you're ever confused about what to do or where to go next, look to the upper right corner of the screen to view various hints. Guess what? I'm confused about what to do and where to go next. Head to your new lodging. Exit the subway station, okay? Not this way. Of course not. Can I interact with anybody? Not really.
Train doors are now closing. Please stand back.
press B or right to bring the camera back to its default position. Okay. Okay. Oh, good. The camera actually goes all the way around now. It hasn't yet. It's been very, like, limited to just, you know, maybe that much. Okay, what does this log do? Oh. Okay. Menu. Okay, got it. Map, makes sense. Alright. Can I... What was that? It's in an alley a bit further back. Take a right after that apartment with the stairs. He wasn't that unfriendly. Oh, that goes back to the station. Okay. Wait, who was that talking?
That doesn't make sense.
A cat! Hello! I want to pet you. Is this the apartment with the stairs? Another station. Just going everywhere. Fell in my map, I guess. Sick man. You're just talking to him on the street. Clearly this was made pre-COVID. Closed for the day. It's still so early too. I just can't believe it. Maybe I should go in and ask again. What is this place? The theater. Why would you want to go in there if you're sick? Examine this dead end. I love it. She can pass through there, but I can't. Hey, there we go. There's someone wearing a mask. Which, having been to Japan, is a thing that they totally did there long before COVID. Ooh. What is it? Not up ahead. Okay. Is this it? No. Here we are. Ding dong. Even after ringing the doorbell, it doesn't look like anyone will answer the door. Maybe he's gone out.
Looks like no one's home. Oh yeah, Sakura-san's usually at his cafe around this time. Well, it belongs in the back alley, so I should make my other deliveries first. Next, I need to take this package to...
Mumble, mumble. So now we want to go to a cafe. I see it on the map.
There's no time for that.
Looks like this is the place. Go inside.
A public transit bus was driven down an opposing lane with
Hey,
its
Belinda.
customers still in it. The citizens can't live in peace if this keeps up.
Oh, how frightening.
What could be going on? Didn't something similar happen just the other day?
And down is the name of a shellfish used in pearl farming.
Oh, right. They did say that was today.
We'll be going now. The payment's on the table.
Thanks for coming.
This place is in the back alley, so there's no worries of a car crashing in here.
Yeah, stylistically, it is exactly like
String of those
Catherine.
rampage
It
accidents,
doesn't play
you know.
like it though.
I just hope that none happen around here.
None of my concern.
We'll see you next time.
I swear that old lady's voice was in Catherine though. It sounds familiar.
4 hours for just a single cup of joe. So, you're the guy. Yeah. I'm Sojiro Sakura. You'll be in my custody over the next year. I was wondering what kind of unruly kid would show up. But you're the one, huh? Have you been told? A customer of mine and your parents know each other, and, well, not that that matters. Follow me. This is your room. I'll at least give you sheets for your bed.
Wow, looks great.
You look like you want to say something.
It's big.
It's on you to clean up the rest. I'll be leaving after I lock up each day. You'll be alone at night, but don't do anything stupid. I'll throw you out if you cause any trouble. Now then.
Is that a threat?
I got the gist of your situation. You protected some woman from a man forcing himself on her. He got injured, then sued you, right? That's what you get for sticking your nose in a matter between two adults. You did injure him, yeah? And now that you've got a criminal record, you were expelled from your high school. The courts ordered you to transfer and move out here, which your parents also approved. In other words, they got rid of you for being a pain in the ass. It's best you not talk about anything unnecessary. I am in the restaurant business, you know. Behave yourself for the year. If nothing happens, your probation will be lifted.
Yaladre, yeah, this is my first Persona game. Other than Catherine, which is not, which my understanding is exists in this universe, but not at all the same thing.
Cause any problems and you'll be sent straight to juvie. We'll be going to Shujin tomorrow. Shujin Academy, the school you'll be attending. We'll introduce ourselves properly to the staff there. There's rarely a place that'll accept someone like you know?
Someone like you
What
know.
a waste of my Sunday. Your luggage arrived a little while ago. I brought it up here for you.
I should check out what's in here. Like, what's under this box. Amazing. I'm so glad that that was the very first active thing. Examine box. What's under the box? Oh. It's... I thought it was like an upturned box just sitting over the top of something, but I guess it is actually like a box that has something in it. Alright. Full of clothes and daily necessities. Change into more comfortable clothes. Better be wearing jammies. Lame. Junk littered floor. These are all unused household items lying here. It's not organized at all. Oh, is that a kerosene heater? Hell yeah. Oh, I just look at it. You don't do anything with it. Okay, messy table. A table covered in dust. If I draw a line in the dust with my finger, it'll probably be really easy to see. Do it. Right? Wash me in it. Start cleaning. Heck yeah. Oh man, this is gripping, compelling gameplay right here. Fucking cleaning house. Hell yeah. It's late. It seems like I've been cleaning for a while.
What the heck? I heard you making all sorts of noise up here, but I didn't think you were cleaning.
You like it?
Actually, the place doesn't look too bad. Though it's only natural you'd want to keep your room tidy. Why don't you go to bed for tonight? You don't have anything better to be doing, right? I'm going to close up shop and get out of here myself. I won't be the one looking after you if you get sick from staying up too late. Got that?
How to advance time. Going to bed is a special action that will advance time. Time is limited. Think carefully about your schedule before you act. Amazing. Prepare for tomorrow. Go to sleep. Might be able to use this if I remove the books, but I guess I don't get to do that. There's so many books. Just books everywhere. I can't escape. I can't leave. Alright, fine. I'll go to sleep. Jeez. Change and go to sleep. Hell yeah. Jammies. Those are boring. Arrest trial. Criminal record.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
This reminds me of the movie Con Air, where like the premise of how he's in trouble just seems kind of ridiculous. Is this a dream? This is a dream.
Just get in the car.
Stop it!
How dare you cross me?
Uh-oh.
Stop it! Let me go!
Oh, this is the...
No!
Don't give me that shit.
Ow! Please stop!
I can't ignore this and I have to save her. Isn't that basically the same thing? I can't ignore this.
What a waste of time. You think you're worth causing me trouble? Huh?
I'll call the police!
Call them if you want. The police are my bitches. They're not gonna take you seriously.
No! Stop!
Someone called the cops, huh? Get in the car. Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country. What are you looking at? Get out of my face. This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. See? This is all because you're so damn slow. Get in the car.
Dee 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 dee. It's that weird app that somehow ended up on my phone. Icon looks almost like an eye. I thought I deleted it. I did deleted it. I deleted it again. My eyelids are starting to get heavy. Wait a second. Oh, I thought he was waking up. I guess he's sleeping now? But wasn't that last thing just a dream sequence? What's happening? I'm so confused. Eh? Hello, small pirate train conductors? Question mark?
Trickster, welcome to my velvet room.
Man, these mouth flaps are amazing.
Come to, inmate. The you in reality is currently fast asleep. You are only experiencing this as a dream.
You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight!
Welcome. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. I am Igor, the master of this place. Remember it well. I summoned you to speak of important matters. It involves your life as well.
Oh, that's pretty cool, Yaladre. Ugh. Sounds like you're having a good time. It is late. I slept most of today, though, so... Nice! You should, Yeah, it's same time as here. That's it. Is that in Ohio? Or where is that? Okay, yeah, same time. What did he ask me? Let's be
Know your place.
be angry. Whoa!
You're talking to.
Still, this is a surprise. The state of this room reflects the state of your own heart. To think a prison would appear as such. You truly are a prisoner of fate. In the near future, there is no mistake that ruin awaits you.
Ruin?
I speak of the end to everything. However, there is a means to oppose such a fate. You must be rehabilitated toward freedom. That is your only means to avoid ruin. Do you have the resolve to challenge the distortion of the world?
Wait, what?
You didn't decline. Very well. That is enough. Allow me to observe the path of your rehabilitation.
I love that the choices are not really choices.
Pardon me for not introducing the others. To your right is Caroline. To your left, Justine. They serve as wardens here.
Ha! Try and struggle as hard as you like. The duty of wardens is to protect inmates. We are also your collaborators. That is, if you remain obedient.
I shall explain the roles of these two at another occasion. Now then, it seems the night is waning. It is almost time. Take your time to slowly come to understand this place. We will surely meet again, eventually.
Hello?
Time's up. Now hurry up and go back to sleep.
Next day. What
Looks
does
like
it
you're up.
mean?
Well then, let's go introduce ourselves properly to the staff about your transfer. The school you're attending is in the Aoyama district. It'll take a while to get there by train. The transfers are a real hassle too. I'll drive you there, but just for today. Let's go. Men aren't usually allowed in my passenger seat.
It's so weird to me.
Do me a favor and behave yourself, all right? Don't get me wrong. I don't care what happens to you. Just don't
'Cause
cause me any trouble.
I've been to Japan, I think, 3 times now.
To
And I've
reiterate,
almost
just so we're
never
clear,
been
you
in a
will
car
immediately
there.
be expelled if you cause any problems. In my opinion, you're nothing but a liability. But we had our circumstances to consider. Whatever you might have gotten away with in your hometown, those days are over. If you are thrown out from our school, there will be no place for you to go. Keep that in mind. This is the teacher in charge of your class.
I'm Sadayo Kawakami. Here's your student ID.
So what is this? Alternative school?
Be sure to read the school rules. Any violations will send you straight to the guidance office. And if by chance you cause any problems, I won't be able to protect you at all. That is your promise, yes, Principal Kobayakawa?
Mm-hmm. He is responsible for all his actions.
But really though, why me? There should have been better candidates.
It was a sudden transfer, and your class was the only one that had an opening.
If you're done explaining things, mind if we get going? I got a store to get back to.
Sakura-san, please keep a close eye on him. Don't let him cause any trouble outside.
Well, I'll be sure to have a serious talk about the situation he's in.
Come to the faculty office when you arrive at school tomorrow. I'll show you to your classroom.
This is on a Sunday?
Everyone's giving you the cold shoulder. That's what having a criminal record does to you. Turns out your past follows you wherever you go. By the way, if you get expelled now, I won't hesitate to kick you out. Got it?
I'll be careful.
School never changes, huh? Come on, we're going home.
What a troublesome situation.
I can't believe they pushed someone with a record on me. A male teacher would be better suited for this.
Why in the world was someone like that admitted here?
Who knows? It was the principal's decision. I was told that it's for the school's reputation.
I would have thought that my volleyball team has contributed more than enough to cover that.
That's certainly true.
Be careful, okay? Then again, if anything were to happen, I'd kick out a student like that right away.
I keep wishing that he'd just end up not coming to school. Still, that isn't something I should be saying as a teacher.
Well, I should be returning to practice.
It's so weird, the PE teacher,
Oh, right.
like
The
his
tournament's
picture
coming
in the
up, isn't it?
dialogue, and looking at the back of his
Having such high expectations
head,
placed on you
it
by
doesn't
others
look like
is
the same
quite a
person.
problem in itself. We'll have to work hard to make up for the track team too.
Yes, that's true.
And Yala Drake, cars are plenty
In
common.
my class.
Yeah, the hair does look bigger, and just like the shape of his face doesn't really look the same either.
Traffic's not moving at all. You're taking the train starting tomorrow. So, how was it? The school, I mean. Think you can manage?
We'll see.
Now listen up. Still, you were expelled once already. To think you'd re-enroll at a different one. It's not like anyone will be sympathetic with you. If that's what it was like at school, people might say stuff about me in the future, too. What a troublesome kid I've taken in.
Anyway, I was gonna say, cars are plenty common in Japan. I just never really had any particular reason to be in one. Like you said, trains will get you in, especially in the city. Like especially in Tokyo, like you can get almost anywhere you need to go on the train. So I did. And thanks about the overlay. So the research I did, I literally just like looked at a couple of screenshots of the game, and I was like, and tried to get like the overall vibe and style, and then kind of like borrowed the little dialogue box and turned that into the chat window. And I wanted to, part of I've always talked about this on the Rhythm Game streams too. Part of what's fun about streaming for me is always trying to like learn how to do new things with the streaming, and so I was like, ooh, this will be fun if I can have like non-square elements. So like here in this camera, right, I've got this like weird, sort of like trapezoidal shape or whatever, and then over on the chat window, it's all cut off, and so I was like experimenting with image masks to make all of that work correctly, and it's been fun. I like it. But yeah, I really didn't. I was saying earlier, not only have I never played Persona before, I had not even launched the game prior to this stream. So I literally launched the game for the very first time, in this stream after eating a McRib, which was a little joke from the at the very beginning. But so actually, now that I'm watching it, I had no idea that the little like lightning bolt and the box kind of like wiggles. I think that's a cute effect. If I had known, well, I would love to try and replicate that. That seems hard, but it would be cool. But even just this static image, I hoped that I wasn't like overextending myself, because like I said, I had no idea what the game was like going in, so I was just guessing that this style would make some kind of sense, hoping. But while I'm stopped here, has the game audio been okay? Is it too loud? Is it not loud enough? Does it sound echoey? Because that's the big thing that I'm worried about. because I've had a lot of trouble in this room in particular with the direct feed of the game getting out of sync with what the microphone could pick up, because I have the actual speakers on in the room as well. So it's a problem that I worked to solve with the rhythm games long ago, but I've still been trying to figure out what the best way to do it in this room is. You said it sounds fine? Okay, good. That's encouraging. The other question is going to be if it stays that way over time, because that's what's been happening to me in the past, is that it starts out synced and then it will get desynced over time as the stream goes on. But let's see, you're joking about giving Pilk to tag, but we're afraid he might get sick. What is Pilk? Should I know what that is? Am I too old and square to know? Pepsi plus milk. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know why he'd get sick. So I got encouraged, this was a few years ago, to try putting milk into Coke. Not Pepsi, but I did it with Coke. And actually, I thought it kind of tasted like cinnamon milk. Silk. Yeah. Or Kilk, I guess. Since Coke has that kind of sound to it. But yeah, it sounds kind of gross, but I don't know, I think it tastes pretty good. I mean, I can't say that I've had it again since, but I did not dislike it when I tried it. It's kind of a meme. It sounds like a thing. What I would be really interested, or what I would find really interesting, would be if it was sold like pre-made, like you could buy a bottle of Pilk. I'm guessing that doesn't exist. I'm guessing you're mixing your own together. And that was the thing when I did it. I was like, I don't know how much I'm supposed to put in it, so I just kind of like had a glass of milk and just poured Coke into it until it kind of looked brownish, and I was like, well, I guess this is the thing. And it's like, yeah, not bad. But yeah, it was weird because it had, like I said, it had almost a cinnamony taste to me, because it kind of reminded me of like the milk that's left in your bowl when you have Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. Like, it didn't really taste like Coke specifically to me. It was just, sweet milk with a little bit of like spiciness to it. Not spicy like hot pepper spicy, but spicy like cinnamon spicy. Pineapple juice mixed with Pepsi. Oh, so that would probably be fine. But when you first said it, I was thinking pineapple juice mixed with milk, and I was like, that actually doesn't sound very good. Only because I would be concerned that the citric acid in the pineapple juice would make the milk curdle, so you'd get like lumpy sweet milk, kind of disgusting. It was funny. Whoa. The lights in my room just flickered for no apparent reason. That's not great. Can we get a stupid drinks stream? It's funny. If you look back in my channel to a couple years ago, back when Ace still lived here with us. I had received as a gift like a whole case of like weird sodas, and so for a few weeks, Ace and I would open one up, and pour it into a couple glasses, and we'd drink them and give them our ratings. So a stupid drink stream is definitely a thing that I've sort of done before. Although we didn't do those live. That was before I started live streaming, I think. So those were all recorded. Those were all recorded videos. But it's funny because I actually, if you're talking about like mixed drinks, I actually didn't start. I didn't drink alcohol for a long time. So like I'm 47 now, and I didn't start drinking alcohol until I was 37. So it's only been like 10 years, even though, I could have been drinking it for, 36 years now. But is that right? 26 years, sorry. Math is hard. Long ago, before I had started drinking, a friend of mine was actually a bartender, and I was like hanging out with him, and I was just joking around with him, and I was like, hey, he's like, he knew I didn't drink, so, but he was like, we were talking about like making up drinks, and I knew nothing about anything really at the time, and even still to this day, like I only drink very occasionally. So, but at the time I was totally green, had no clue about anything. But he was like, he's like, I'll make up. He's like, let me make up a drink for you, and I was like, I'm not gonna drink it. He's like, yeah, that's fine. And I'm like, okay. And so you feel young now. Yeah, no, I'm old for sure. But anyway, so he was saying, he was like, come up with a name, and I'll make a drink that has that name. And I'm like, all right. And like I didn't know what it was, and honestly, I still don't think I know what it is. Because I don't think I've ever had one, but I knew there was a drink that was called Sex on the Beach, so I wanted it to sound disgusting, so I told him to make a drink that would be called Sex in a Walmart Bathroom. And I remember that, yeah, it's disgusting, right? I remember he took, God, I can't even remember what it was, but it was like, it was some kind of like a cream liquor, or cream liqueur, and mixed orange juice with it, and it definitely curdled. And in the glass, it was just like orange juice, but it had like all of this white, squiggly, like disgusting looking stuff, and it looked like. Well, it looked really gross. From the family-friendly Brian Ho 25 channel. When have I ever been family-friendly? But anyway, so it was a disgusting-looking drink, which was kind of the point. You never hear me talk about sex. I guess I've never really had any particular reason to, and quite frankly, I'm still not talking about sex, really. We're talking about a drink that would be named Sex in a Walmart Bathroom. My description to him though was, it's you know, it's like, it's a Walmart bathroom, so it's gross. But it is still sex, so maybe it tastes okay. Anyway, he put a bunch of stuff together. It looked disgusting, and like I said, I wasn't drinking at the time, so I never actually tried it. But he tried it, and he says, it has a weird texture, but it tastes pretty alright. I'm like, alright. So, there that was. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't go out of my... I definitely, you know, when I make my streams for YouTube, there's always the little, selector. It's like, is this stream made for kids? Yes or no? And I'm like, no. So I definitely make no effort to be sanitized at all. But you're right. I mean, I'm not likely to talk about anything particularly like gross or cruel or mean or adult or whatever. I don't know. So, it's funny you should say that. Sounds like it's straight out of a episode of Rick and Morty, because Rick and Morty is actually a show I've never watched. I don't really have any particular... I'm not against it, I just haven't gotten around to it, apparently. I did watch Community, though, which I understand is also Dan Harmon, right? So, if it's anything like that, chances are I might enjoy it. But I actually don't watch a ton of stuff in general. Star Trek combined with The Office. Well, I love Star Trek. I did not follow The Office at all. Oddly enough, at my office, one of my coworkers, this was ages and ages ago, right? They decided that they were going to have like a viewing party at lunch, and we would, you know, sit in one of our labs, eat lunch, and watch an episode of The Office. Although that was the British Office, and I sat in on the first day and watched the first episode of the British show, and I was kind of indifferent about it. It seemed okay, but I wasn't like really into it. And then later I ended up watching, you know, the first episode of the American show, and at least that one was almost identical, you know. And I'm just like, well, I kind of feel like I've seen this already, and I wasn't that interested before, so so I never really got into it. Now I understand that the American show ended up, you know, diverging from the British show quite significantly, and I think went way longer too. But I never got into it. I'm also really weird. There are very few sitcoms that I've ever really been into, particularly American sitcoms. I don't know, I just don't really find them that funny for the most part. There have been very, very few American sitcoms that I've watched that I found very funny. So I'm much more into like drama or sci-fi or horror, that kind of stuff. I actually don't watch very many comedies in general. I wouldn't say I don't watch any, because that's not true, but I don't watch very many. I'm definitely more into, like I said, like like I said, well, I think probably like sci-fi and horror are probably my top two that I'm into, types of, you know, as like general genres are concerned. Romantic dramas, I don't know, not too often. There's a few maybe once in a while. I mean, there's always exceptions, right? There's some that are done, you know, very uniquely or very well, and may stand out for me. But in general, I don't know. I'm not huge into like romantic stories or whatever. Like, for instance, you know, in the realm of sci-fi, I thought the movie Interstellar was great. I thought the romantic aspect of Interstellar was pretty... I could have done without that whole part of that storyline, and I would have been fine. But, you know, anyway. Been watching a show called Rent a Girlfriend. Extensive drama between rental and the renter. Interesting. We, Belinda and I actually just watched the movie Barbarian, which was a horror. I don't know if you've seen it already. If you haven't, I definitely don't want to I definitely don't want to spoil it, because it's very, very surprising. Like when we started watching it, it's like, because we'd watched the preview for it, and you know, it was about like the preview was about you know, this woman who had rented an Airbnb, and when she showed up at the place, there was already somebody else there who had also rented the same unit. So like something had gone wrong, and they had both rented the same place at the same time, and she reluctantly, you know, he invites her in, and she reluctantly accepts, because you know, it's late at night and everything, and it's like you kind of feel like, oh, I kind of know how this is gonna go, and then when you watch it, it's like, oh, it didn't go that way at all. So it was a rare breed of horror where you know, that was very surprising to me. Like, it did not. It did a lot of things that I didn't expect, and was very refreshing in that regard. Does the original Robotech ring a bell? Why, yes, it does, as a matter of fact. I don't know, I can't remember if you were here earlier when I was saying that, like, I don't tend to watch anime. I don't tend to regard anime as a genre, so to speak. So I'll watch, if somebody tells me about a show that they think is good for some reason, because it's, you know, exciting or funny or, you know, poignant or whatever, and it happens to be an anime, then I may watch it because, you know, it's a story that interests me, or that, you know, somebody recommended to me. But I am not one to just watch something because it is an anime. Now, Robotech, as it turns out, I happened to watch back when it first aired on television in 1983, something like that. Before I even knew what anime was, and to be honest, I think before most Americans knew what anime was, because it wasn't billed as anime back then. It was just, you know, another animated show that was on TV, and so I watched it, and I thought it was the coolest thing. At least the first third of it, the first part of it, right? Because what I've learned since then is that Robotech was comprised of Macross, but then they tacked on 2 other completely unrelated anime series to make it enough episodes so that they could syndicate it for television, for American television. And the Macross part of the story is probably 90% just straight, translated from Japanese and plays the way it does. But then the other 2 series, they edited heavily and redubbed to make them kind of fit into this world that they crammed all these together. And I remember at the time, when the first part of when the Macross saga part of Robotech ended and the next part began, and I was watching it, and of course I was 7 years old or 8 years old, something like that at the time. I was just lost. I was like, what's happening? I don't understand anything. Where are all the characters that we've been watching? What happened? I don't get it, And I kind of just stopped watching. But since then, as an adult, I learned how that all came to be, and I actually went back and watched Macross in its original form, and a bunch of the other Macross series as well. But yeah, if there's any anime that I would consider myself a little bit of a fan of, it would probably be Macross, and my entry into Macross was Robotech. So yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But anyway, wow, hey, you heavily suggest Transformers: The Headmasters. Interesting. Like, I remember watching, Transformers on television again back in the 80s, but I have not gone back to revisit any of the newer stuff since then. I would say I kind of stopped watching Transformers after the original, like, Transformers the movie, the animated movie, not the not the live action movie that came much more recently, but I mean the old school animated movie, which was pretty cool, I thought, at the time. Collect some expensive figures. I think I still have a couple of old Transformers from back in the day, like from when I was a kid, in the 80s. I mean, they're well worn because I played with them as toys, so I don't think they're probably worth much of anything, but. I do have a Jetfire, as a matter of fact, and I also have I also have the same. I have Jetfire as a Transformer, and I also have a toy that's basically the same thing, except for Macross. Of course, the Macross one I bought more recently as an adult, but it's basically the same thing. I'm amused that very much like the rhythm game streams, I have now ended up taking a very lengthy break to just chit chat with with you, and haven't played the game. I'm glad the game's just waiting for me though. That's nice. The new Masterpiece stuff is super cool, very close to their animation. Cool. Yeah, I have not. I haven't bought any kind of, any like toy collectible stuff like that very recently. I have a few of like the Beatmania like figures from when those were a thing, but those are probably the most recent stuff like that that I have, and even that stuff is probably 12 years old now. Anyway, let me answer this. Probably Optimus Prime would be the only one you know. $500. Woo! That's I mean, I have no doubt that it's amazing, but I can tell you also that $500 is more than I paid for more than one of the arcade machines that I have. I've bought a few arcade machines for less than $500. But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not, anything that you're, if you're into it, that's cool, and I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to say that, that kind of thing isn't worth that kind of money. It just, wowzers, By comparison, I'm just like, wow, that's a lot of money. Every once in a while I get, I mean, obviously, several of the games that I have cost way more, thousands of dollars. But once in a while I get good deals. I've gotten, some of the cabinets that I got, are ones that I got in at the right time, basically, and I got lucky. Like Dance Maniacs, for instance. I think I only paid like $600 for that cabinet, and nowadays you would be hard pressed to find one, and if you did, it would be double that at least. So, I just got lucky. I remember, I don't have that cabinet anymore, but I actually bought I won an auction on eBay for Keyboard Mania, and my winning bid was $333.33. As I recall, that one cost me more to ship than I paid to buy the cabinet. No, not recently. Gosh, that was probably 15 years ago. And I have since sold that cabinet, so I don't have it anymore. And again, that's another one that you'd be hard pressed to find one today. And if you did, you would probably pay more than that, quite a bit more than that. 15 years ago sounds ancient. Yeah, well, I mean, I bought my very first cabinet in January 2003. That was when I bought my DDR, my old DDR. So I've been at it for a long time. It'll be, 20 years very soon, in like 2 months. But trying to think what else was. Supernova 2 with EMU is a possible stream in the future. Yes, it should be. It should be. I'm not exactly sure what I'll do for readers, but we should be able to make that work. Woo! Yeah, I never really got to play Supernova Supernova 2 online, so it'll be all new to me too. Because when those were out here, obviously, like, we didn't get EMUs, so the Phase 2 stuff is pretty fun. Oh, have you been playing on Phase 2? Nice. Do you have a cabinet, or are you playing? How are you playing? Yeah, what like what are you using as a controller though? Like an AS. Oh, for GFDM. No, I meant for DDR. Sound Voltex controller for DDR? Wait, I got lost somewhere, I think. Really? How does that work? So you're playing DDR with 4 inline buttons? So you're basically playing, you're playing DDR God, what's the, I can't think of the name of the game. No, not Osu. You're playing it like, shit. My brain just went blank. The Vocaloid game. Well, I can't even think of her name. The Hatsune Miku game. Yeah, Project Diva. Yeah, that's the one. Because I'm just thinking about like how the arcade controls are, right? It's just 4 buttons in a row, which makes me, which when I tried it in the arcade, made me bonkers actually, because they use the PlayStation, circle, square, triangle, X symbols, right? And I'm used to those being arranged in a diamond shape. So like when I see that symbol, I'm like, oh, I know where, like, what position that is. But then when they laid them out in a straight line, I was like, what? How does this work? I mean, it does work. It works fine. It's just in my brain it doesn't work. I had to like think about how that worked, and I was terrible at it. So it kind of reminds me of like, I know, it kind of reminds me of the 4-panel the 4-panel like DDR style mode in the in Pump It Up in some of the missions. where, you know, they kind of arrange the where you use the four center arrows in the middle of the stage, but you have to kind of like turn your body, you know, like 90 degrees or whatever. I can't translate that in my brain for some reason. Like which panel belongs with which arrow. Even though it should be easy, it just isn't for me. I'm absolutely terrible at that. I don't know. Well, I mean, if you've been watching my streams, you know I don't use the bar like ever anyway. So, like that would make me even worse. No, I'm just talking about in Pump. There are a few missions where they present you with a 4-panel chart, like DDR style, except it's played on basically the player 1 up, you know, up right, down right, and the player 2 up left, down left. Those 4 buttons, those 4 panels in the center of the stage between the 2 players. But they're not really aligned. They're not arranged, you know, up, down, left, right. They're kind of like 2 side by side and 2 side by side. And like in my brain, I just cannot work that out for some reason. Even though, you know, I play DDR just fine, I play Pump It Up just fine, but showing me a DDR style chart and say, play this on a Pump It Up stage, I'm like, last stream we had a chart in Pump where it was that plus the centers of oh yeah, that's so that's a half double is what those are called. Those are fine because those are they're basically the same as a normal Pump double chart, except you never use the outer arrows. Like I don't have any problem with those at all. In fact, I love those. I think those charts are fun. But something about reading a DDR style scroll and having to like translate on the fly in my head to kind of an odd position of buttons, I can't manage it for some reason. Oh, it's fine. I was just thinking about the fact that we've got like well, it's funny because we're having this conversation, and meanwhile the game is like stuck in this conversation where you know nothing is happening. But hey, we've got like little conversation music in the background. Taking a very long time to think up an answer. That's true. I love game logic. It would amuse me if time was still ticking in the background, and when I answer this question, then suddenly the day advances like 4 days, and it's like, game over. You fucked everything up. A cab is on. Oh, sorry, I got sidetracked. I thought you were talking about the game. I was like, a cab is on the way, like a taxi, and then it was like a roadblock between me and my seller's landlord. What? Oh, you mean a DDR cabinet? Now I understand. Oh, a GFDM cabinet. Both? Guitar Freaks and Drum Mania? Both? Probably Guitar Freaks. You have an E. Oh, you know, I actually have a DT Express kit. You know, the Yamaha drum kit that the Drummania controllers are based on. and I used that to play before I had my own cabinet, and it's too bad because I mean it's not too bad, it's great, but it's too bad because ever since I got my own Drummania cabinet, I just have not ended up using that drum kit anymore. It is literally gathering dust in the storage room. Use it for Phase 2 Classic Drummania. Yeah, I guess I could. I could probably also convince the Drummania XG cabinet. I could probably interface that with the old Drummania. It probably would work. The entire hit chart is filled with your scores. Yeah. I have not played old school GFDM. Gosh, I don't think I've played it since I got my my XG cabinets. So that's been like 3 years now. And Phase 2 doesn't support like modern Gitadora games yet. So I'm on a different network for that. Otherwise, I'd probably see your scores. You know, it's funny. I knew as soon as I said it, I knew you were going to ask me what network, and the answer is I don't know, or I don't remember, because Tiramazi set it up for me. It was one of his friends, I think, that's running it, and I don't actually even remember. Yeah, I really don't remember. That doesn't sound familiar, but it also doesn't sound unfamiliar. So it could be. But I don't know how much the scores like cross-pollinate between they probably don't cross-pollinate at all between Gitadora and old GFDM, do they? So I may not see you anyway. Yeah. So even if I am on that network, I probably wouldn't see you. Still waiting to see me play Guitar Hero Arcade. You know, it's funny you mentioned that, though, because Boss Battle has actually talked about trying to figure out a way to adapt the Gitadora controllers for Guitar Hero, because the Gitadora guitars are like good, and the Guitar Hero guitars, the arcade ones, are apparently trash. Like they break all the time, and they just aren't built well. Whereas the Guitar Freaks ones are built like fucking tanks. They just work. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's actually going to happen, because honestly, if he got GFDM over there, he would just put it out on the floor as GFDM, or, well, Gitadora specifically. My only point is that the Guitar Hero arcade guitars are pretty jank. They're not good. They break all the time, and parts are really expensive. I don't believe Konami actually had anything to do with those. from my understanding, the only reason Konami's name even appears on the Guitar Hero cabinet is because no, they didn't make any of the hardware, to my knowledge. I believe what happened is that the Guitar Freak's patent for an arcade guitar game was still valid at the time that Guitar Hero Arcade came out. And so basically they had to, you know, make some kind of agreement with Konami to be able to release a guitar-based arcade game. And so that's how Konami... So they probably paid some licensing fee, and that's how Konami's name ended up on the cabinet, I believe. That's my understanding of how that came to be. But I don't think Konami had any real involvement with that cabinet or hardware or anything. Because then that cabinet and the I/O board got recycled into the US DDR-X cabinets, and they bear no resemblance to the the Japanese parts, and obviously don't work that well anyway. That's why the US DDR cabinets suck. Yeah, if you take a look at it, you can tell that it's literally just the Guitar Hero cabinet kind of redressed to look like DDR, and then of course the stage is, you know, its own custom thing, but it's built like trash. In fact, if you feel the underside of the DDR-X stage, like, I don't know what it's made of, but it isn't metal. It's some kind of like composite material or something like that. It's really bad. And my understanding is, because I think Raw Thrills made the I/O board for Guitar Hero, and so they just took that same I/O board and modified it to work with DDR, and that's what went into the US DDR cabinets, DDR-X anyway, and is among the many reasons why those cabinets don't really work right, because it's just this mishmash of parts that kind of do the job but weren't really made for it. Well, to be fair, like, Dave & Buster's has real DDR now, right? Like, the white cabinets are totally fine. And outside of round one, Dave & Buster's is the only people that have have DDR in the US. Like, current DDR anyway. Anyway, if you don't mind though, I'm actually going to take a real quick break to go to the bathroom and get some more to drink, because I've almost finished this one, which is why I need to go to the bathroom, but also I need more. So I'll be back in just a couple minutes, and we can keep chatting, or you can grab some more pizza. Sweet. All right. Well, we'll be back here in just a couple minutes and either keep chatting or get back into the game. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I switched from Coke to Pepsi because the Coke from McDonald's, right? But I've got Pepsi in the fridge. So my brain, I like both. I like both just fine, but my brain is probably gonna be like, what? Actually, I don't have any milk on hand right now. I have heavy cream. That sounds a little much, though. I don't know if I want to do that. All right, I'm gonna at least answer this question.
I was asked to do it, and I just happened to agree to it.
Just happened to agree to it.
I've already been paid for it too, after all.
And now, back to today's top stories. A subway train has derailed, severely affecting the timetable across all of...
Oh, another accident? So that's why it's so crowded. There's been a lot of those lately. In fact, there was a real sad one just last month. It happened before you came here. If I remember right, the girl that passed away was only 15. Her parents have got to be just...
All traffic around Shibuya Station is being redirected due to the accident, so drivers should expect jam-packed streets.
Oh, come on.
Am I planning on playing the other Persona games? I don't know yet. Like I said, since this is my first experience with Persona at all... Wow, that's we'll see how I even like it, and then I'll maybe decide. Yeah, I've heard that this game is really long.
I don't have a visual yet.
That was direct footage from the accident. According to the police, the engineer's life was not in danger despite his injuries. After questioning, even he could not explain his high speed when approaching the station. No further comments were made. Police are still looking for a plausible motive.
It's insane.
It's less of an operating accident and more of a crime of the company and the government. Site inspectors apparently reported all of this 6 months ago. The deterioration of the tracks and the ATC. Seems a railway company and the Ministry of Transport both turned a blind eye to the truth. There's no way they can hide. This will go all the way to the top.
Now on to our main story. With this derailment accident, as well as other recent incidents of unknown motive, concern is spreading among the general public. Just what could be causing such a drastic change so suddenly in these people? SNN has
Everything's linked. That's what you're thinking, correct? Oh well. Are you free? You and I haven't gone for a drink in a while.
Thank you, sir. But I have another meeting to attend. I must be going.
It occurs to me that unlike a lot of animes, a lot of these characters actually look vaguely Japanese.
Did you ask for me? Is it a case?
Not quite. I want your opinion on something.
Sure. Your judgment is quite often correct, though. Can we discuss this over sushi, perhaps? You are making a student work late, after all.
Conveyor belt only.
Damn, to think there'd be that much traffic. What a waste of time. I wasn't able to open the cafe today. Whatever. Just head upstairs. There's something I need to give to you.
It's so weird to me, because...
Talk about a gruesome accident. 80 people were involved. Here's the diary. Make sure you keep it up to date. You may be under probation, but there's no special limitations on what you do in particular. Besides following the law, that is. However, I'm obligated to report on you, which is why I'm having you record your daily activities. Hey, what's up? I'm about to leave right now. Don't worry. I'll be there in no time.
I like that the phones go
See you
pee 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 pee.
Well, I'm off. I'll lock the place up. So do whatever you want for the rest of the night. Oh, but don't mess up my store. If something goes missing, I'll hand you right over to the cops. You got school tomorrow. You better head off to bed, all right?
I should do as I'm told for now. Write down what happened today in my diary. You can save your game by pressing the hamburger button. See the button command in the lower left, you can save at any time.
I'll just add this.
Oh wow. 16 slots. Okay. I'll start a new slot for no reason. Anyway, what I was saying, what's weird to me is while I have not played any Persona games, I did play Catherine, which is, you know, like, same developer, same universe, apparently, or so I've been told. And this whole thing, like, coming, you know, at night, coming back to, well, it's a cafe, right? But it's basically a bar, or it looks like a bar. And then, like, you know, your room, that is so much like so much like Catherine that it's like just like the style of it and the look of it and even this music, it all feels exactly the same to me. So at least that part of it's familiar, even though the rest of the game is totally different. I'm gonna need all of them for the amount of routes this game has. Oh boy. You know, so I was saying earlier that I had actually bought Persona 5 on my PS4 a few years back, but I never ended up playing it. And then Royal came out, and so I was just like, oh gosh, do I just want to play the regular version, or should I go ahead and buy Royal and do that instead? And I just kind of hem and hawed about it for forever. And then eventually, and then just recently, it came out on Game Pass on the Xbox, and so I was like, oh well, cool, I guess I can try it and I don't have to pay extra for it because I'm already a Game Pass subscriber. But I have a feeling, everything I've heard about this game being so long, is that I'm probably going to end up needing to buy the game because it's probably going to get pulled from Game Pass before I'm finished with it. But oh well, I guess that's fine. At least you get a discount. I love that you just keep looking at it, but you don't really do anything with it. I imagine at some point I get to clean this desk and use it. But let's go to bed. Hello? Ah. That ringing sound isn't coming from my cell phone. Of course it isn't, because nobody has their ringers on in Japan. Coming from downstairs. Let's ignore it and go to bed anyway. Okay, fine. I'll go look at it. Answer the phone.
Hey, it's me.
What's wrong? Yeah. Oh, you dropped some cat treat on your foot? Belinda and I have started giving the cats these. Well, so Flash had a got his eye scratched last week. Has it been last week? I think it's been almost 2 weeks ago now, and we had to take him to the vet, and they gave us like antibiotics and eye drops and all this other stuff, and he did not like taking the antibiotic. I mean, who does? That stuff's gross as shit. But Belinda had the idea. They make these little treats that are like, they come in a tube and you can like squeeze it out, and it's like a paste. But apparently it tastes fucking amazing to cats. And they just love it, and so we've been mixing the antibiotic in with that, and he just ate it right up, no problem. But now, of course, they're expecting to get that, and so even though he's finished up the antibiotic, we're still giving them the treats. But apparently, she dropped some. When she was squeezing the tube out, she dropped some on her foot, which sounds gross, but anyway. Who is this?
Have you forgotten my voice already? It's Sakura. Anyway, I closed up shop, but I forgot to flip the sign to closed when I left. It's too much trouble for me to come back just for that. Think you can do it for me?
Got it. You called the public phone?
It's a personal policy of mine not to save a guy's number in my phone. Either way, I'm glad you actually picked up. Anyway, I'll leave the shop sign to you.
Not to save a guy's number in my... Is that some kind of homophobic thing? What the fuck? Why is the sign on the outside of the door? That's bizarre. Who puts the open close sign on the outside? More books? Is this a cafe or a bookstore? You've worked at a restaurant? Yeah, I've worked at a restaurant too. People saved on our phone for whom you needed to call about a register not working. Yeah, I mean, I've got lots of, what a weird line. Is that part of his character? Like, he was being real weird about that too, because like he was saying he didn't normally have guys riding around in the hello bot. Goodbye bot. But like he didn't like guys riding around in the front seat of his car either. And I like that just struck me as weird at that point. And then when I but now that like it came up again, it just strikes me as being homophobic. It's not cool. Many were wounded in the subway derailment accident. Holy shit. I mean, the way they depicted it is like fucking that train wreck from The Fugitive. Except underground. Do you go to the shady website? Shady.com? It seems that transit problems caused by the accident will continue into tomorrow morning. Curry pot? Fuck yes! God, I love Japanese curry. Not gonna lie. Shades of green in Orlando, Florida. Here's the coffee bean shelf. Here's the Keurig pod shelf. Shades of Green is a place? Like an arcade? No, I've never been there. I've been to Orlando many times, but not to that particular place that you're talking about. A hotel owned by Disney. Interesting. I don't think... Yeah, no, I've never stayed at a Disney-owned hotel, actually. I've gone to Disney, but... You can only get in if your guest list has someone who was in the... Oh! Ah! I see. Oh, Shades of Green. I get that, I guess. Man, and Catherine, when you went into the toilet, you actually could, like, do stuff in there. Go to sleep. New! Is there anything else I need to do? I don't know, is there? I don't mean bathroom action. I just meant it actually showed you in the bathroom and you could, like, you know, use the sink and look at the mirror. I don't think it I don't remember. I don't think it showed the toilet at all. But there were, like, active points. There were things that you could do game-wise in there. Whereas this, it didn't even show it to you. You just, like, kind of walked in and walked out. Well, I don't know what else there is to do. It feels like it's telling me that I'm missing something, but I don't know what that is, so let's go to sleep. I've actually been to some of those stations. Question mark? Quit installing shit on my phone. Time to delete it again. Goodbye. Probably reboot my phone just in case. I probably should. I'm not gonna, but I probably should. That's what just happened there. Is there a shower here in the cafe? Live an honest student life. Go to Shujin Academy.
Hey.
If you space out, you're gonna be late to school.
So, you're actually going to school, huh? Here, I'll feed you. Just make sure you finish it before the customers start coming in.
Curry?
What's that reaction for? Just eat it.
Hell yeah!
It's time for you to go.
It was delicious. I'm imagining it was delicious.
Hurry over to school. You'll end up late if you get lost on the way.
Shit, I'm gonna find me some curry tomorrow for lunch. I would do it for breakfast, but I won't be awake. I have to take Ace to work at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'll probably be playing this for about another hour and then...
Oh, yeah, and flip the sign outside to open for me.
Gotta go do that, and then I'll go to bed. And I'll probably be asleep the whole morning. So then it'll be lunchtime. And if I find some curry, I'll be happy. Probably gonna clock out. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out for a while. It's fun chit chatting. I feel like I definitely don't feel like very much has happened in the game yet. I can see that this is going to be a long time.
Don't forget to do that for me, all right? Now you better hurry on out. You're
Talk
gonna be late if you
Transformers
get
more.
lost, country boy.
Yeah, we can do that. Like I said, I haven't really thought a whole lot about Transformers since the original animated movie, which I think was like, what, 1986 or something like that? Like, a long time ago. But, sure. And, yeah, you said you're in Ohio now. I don't know where's home? I guess you were serious. You already went off to bed. Anyway, yep, have a good night. I'll catch you later. Yep, that certainly looks like a Japanese subway train to me. Just packed in like sardines.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
This isn't some joke.
Train doors are now closing. Please stand back.
Change to Ginza line. Oh wait. Did it say? It did say that it's this way. Okay, good. Beep.
Hey!
It is an oppressive work environment. That's true. Which way is it? This way? Yeah, I can just like phase right through these guys. Look at that. They're cleaning right now. What? Tech you building next door, okay. Ah, here. I'm gonna be late, aren't I?
Oh man. Did it say it was going to rain today?
Huh? It's raining outside?
It just started all of a sudden. This is why I hate the early spring.
That reminds me. Did he take an umbrella?
Nope.
Who are you talking about?
Don't mind me. So, what'll it be?
One house blend, please.
The effects of yesterday's subway accident continues on today, as various lines suffer delays and...
There's been a lot of nasty accidents lately. You know, I mean the subway accident that the news is talking about. My coworker got caught up in it and is in the hospital now. But that aside, it's kind of creepy. The people who caused these accidents supposedly went crazy all of a sudden. I heard that some of them suffered from nervous breakdowns during interrogation.
Huh.
I finally made it. Whisper, whisper. Let's eavesdrop. Strange accidents. This time it happened on a subway. If it weren't a Sunday, I might have been on it. It's really scary. How much longer do you think this sort of thing will happen? Probably the whole game. I mean, your whole life.
Aoyama Ichome. This is Aoyama Ichome.
I left early today, too.
Rainy rain time. This fucking app. It's like a virus. Why, hello there. Pretty girl shows up. Sex bots show up.
Good morning. You want me to give you a ride to school? You're gonna be late.
That's not sus.
Thank you.
Do you need a lift too?
Huh? Nah.
Bye. I have a cat in my lap. You can't see it.
Damn it! Screw that perfect teacher.
Perfect teacher? Huh?
OMG!
What do you want? You planning on ratting me out to Kamoshida?
What?
Huh? In that car just now, it was Kamoshida.
How am I supposed to fucking know that?
He does whatever the hell he wants. Who does he think he is, the king of a castle? Don't you agree?
Which castle? Smartass.
It's just a saying. Hmm? Wait, you don't know Kamoshida? Are you for real? You're from Shujin, right?
I think so.
What? No other high school's got a uniform like this. Huh. A second year, huh? We're the same grade then. Never seen you before, though. Oh, you a transfer student? Then no wonder you don't know him. This rain ain't too bad.
So bright.
You better hurry up or we'll be late.
It's like a EMP right there.
Damn it. I want to go home.
Wait, what?
There was a terrible subway accident that day. You remember it, don't you?
Oh, that's
I
right.
assume you know of the uproar that the public calls the psychotic breakdown incidents.
What does that mean?
It was all over the news, and one of the victims included a teacher at your high school. I've no doubt you heard about it. On that day, were you still an ordinary student?
What do you mean?
Let me change the question. You transferred to Shujin Academy, correct? An ordinary prep school that could be found in any city. That's what it should have been. What happened around that time? Tell me everything, truthfully.
I forgot that this was basically a flashback. We were sitting in this interview room.
What? okay, though. Yeah, this should be right. What's going on here? I guess we'll just have to go and ask. That's weird. Where's the school?
Where's the school? We make a wrong turn?
No, this has to be it. I mean, it should be. Out of service. Where'd we end up? The sign was for the school, right?
I wasn't paying attention.
Jeez, freaked me out. Who are you? You a student? Man, your costume's impressive. Is that armor real? Come on.
Is he
don't
gonna
just
get killed?
Stand there, say something. Hey, what's going on?
This must be a prank.
You really think so? This shit's real.
I don't know. Don't you go here?
Calm down. Time out.
Is this
man.
normal?
We gotta run. Stop standing around and run.
Okay.
Yeah. What's with these guys?
Bonk.
You're gonna break my bones, damn it! The hell you think you're?
Take them away!
Would I like to save? Yeah, sure, I guess. I don't know if I should be saving, like, just saving over, or if I should be using all the slots. I never know.
Hey.
I don't feel like I've really made any choices at this point. So it's probably not important for me to make a different save, but...
You alright? Yeah, more or less. Looks like this ain't no dream. Yeah, what's going on? Hey, let us out of here! I know there's someone out there! Damn it! Where are we? Is this some kind of movie set?
I love that we haven't traded names yet. He's just Vulgar Boy. He doesn't seem that vulgar either.
What the hell was that just now? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa! You're shitting me, right? Come on, man.
It's weird that the voice doesn't match the speech bubble.
Be glad that your punishment has been decided upon. Your charge is unlawful entry. Thus, you will be sentenced to death.
Say what?
Hey, ho, I'm glad.
No one's allowed to do as they please in my castle.
Huh?
What?
Wait, is that you, Kamoshida?
I thought it was some petty thief, but to think it'd be you, Sakamoto. Are you trying to disobey me again? It looks like you haven't learned your lesson at all, huh? And you brought a friend this time, because you can't do anything for yourself.
This ain't funny, you asshole!
Is that how you speak to a king? It seems you don't understand the position you're in at all. Not only did you sneak into my castle, you committed the crime of insulting me, the king. The punishment for that is death.
Is he naked under?
It's time for an execution. Take him out.
Amazing. Oh no, he's got little underwear on, little bikini bottoms.
I ain't down for this shit. Come on, we're out of here.
Bonk. Is that all you got, bro?
Just go. Get out of here. These guys are serious.
Oh, running away, are we? What a heartless friend you are.
I haven't done anything yet.
He ain't a friend. Come on, hurry up and go.
What's the matter? Too scared to run away? Pathetic scum isn't worth my time. I'll focus on this one's execution. Take this!
Ow!
Lowly scum! Useless pest! Huh. Where'd your energy from earlier go? A peasant like you isn't worth beating. I'll have you killed right now. What? Don't you dare tell me you don't know who I am. That look in your eyes irritates me. Hold him there. After the peasant, it's his turn to die.
No, I don't want to die!
This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you.
What's the matter? Are you simply going to watch? Are you forsaking him to save yourself? Death awaits him if you do nothing. Was your previous decision a mistake then?
It wasn't.
Very well. I have heeded your resolve. Vow to me. I thou, thou art I. Thou who art willing to perform all sacrilegious acts for thine own justice. Call upon my name and release thy rage.
Whoa.
Show the strength of thy will to ascertain all on thine own. Though thou be chained to hell itself.
Execute him!
Shit's getting real. That's enough, because it has an exclamation point.
What was that? You desire to be killed that much? Fine.
My glasses. Ooh. Superhero accessories. Ow. Well, that's unpleasant.
I am the Pillager of Twilight, Arsene!
What the?
I am the rebel soul that resides within you. If you so desire, I shall consider granting you the power to break through this crisis.
I desire.
Very well.
Who the hell are you? Guard! Start by killing that one! You'll learn the true strength of my men!
I don't know if they're more or less intimidating like that.
Power of mine is yours. Kill them however you want. Run wild to your heart's content.
One down. Items. What items? No items available. Okay. A light curse. Damage to one foe. Alright. Do it. Yeah, money.
I leveled up.
What? What was that just now?
You little...
You like that, you son of a bitch?
The key.
You mean this? Okay, it's locked.
Damn you!
Hey, what was that just now? And your clothes? Whoa, it went back to normal.
You bastards!
God, this is effing nuts. Anyways, let's scram. You lead the way.
Goddamn thieves! After them! Don't let them escape! Damn you!
What was that? All right.
Nope.
For real? Hey.
We jump.
Yeah. What's up? Yeesh, can we really get across this? On the other hand, there's nowhere else we can try. All right, let's get to Hop.
At certain locations in the palace to perform various actions, you move around while holding down A when these actions continues. Alright.
Whoa!
Coming, buddy? Oh wait, we're not friends, that's right.
Damn it.
bag's stuck. Okay, you figured it out. That's good. Okay.
Oh. And again.
Is it a drawbridge? Can I close it? Or open it? Nope. Guess not.
Whoa!
I'm not sure yet if this is the type of game where I ought to be like exploring everything and looking for hidden shit, or if I should just like follow the obvious path and get the fuck out. This ain't an exit. The hell is this place?
The hell? What the hell? Huh?
Yeah. These look like other students.
Huh?
Volleyball. Oh yeah. Another volleyball.
Yeah. What the hell?
Hey! Hey!
Hello.
What is this thing?
You're not soldiers of this castle, right? Get me out of here! Look, the key's right there!
We're trying to get the hell out of here. I mean, you obviously look like an enemy too.
I'm locked up here, so how can I be your enemy? Help me out!
Do they? A cat?
I am not a cat! Say that again and I'll make you regret it!
Alright, sorry.
Catching up already. Shit, there's still no service. Ain't there any way to contact someone outside? How the hell do we get out?
Hey, you too! Wanna know where the exit is? Let me out, and I'll take you there. You don't want to get caught and executed, right?
Better not be lying.
I'm not lying. It's the truth.
This thing sounds like it's all talk.
If you guys think you can get out on your own, then be my guest.
What do we do? Are you seriously not messing with us?
If you don't hurry, they'll catch you.
Fine.
Freedom tastes so great.
Now where's the exit, you monster cat?
Don't call me a cat. I am Morgana.
Shut up and hurry it up. You want to be locked up again?
Oh, all right. Sheesh. Follow me and stay quiet.
It's fourth period already. Sakura-san said that he left the house this morning. Should I contact the police? No, that'll just be more of a hassle. What did I do to deserve this?
Well, guess we just gotta follow it.
So time is just moving on.
What are you
I
doing?
guess.
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm lowering the bridge. You,
okay.
frizzy hair.
It seems like you pick up on things faster than our Blondie over here. Try checking around the mouth of this statue, okay?
Right. Nice.
How were we supposed to know to do that?
Amateur. Come on, let's keep going.
Oh shit! Oh shit, it's them!
You amateur! Stay still. Hey you! You can fight, right? Let's go. Come!
Alright.
You got one of those things too?
We will promptly shut them up. Damn shadows. They've taken up intercept positions. Looks like it's not about capturing us anymore. They're out for blood. I'll back you up. So fight like your life depends on it. Let's go! I don't see a weakness. I don't see a weakness. I don't see a weakness. I knew you were an amateur. This is how you fight! Zoro! Strike at an enemy's weakness to knock them down. Use that opening to strike again! That's the most basic of basics. Remember it well.
Weaknesses and one more. Skills have varying affinities. Each enemy is weak to certain affinities. If you attack an enemy's weakness, you'll deal more damage and knock them down. Okay. Be able to take another action after knocking an enemy down. It's called one more. If you topple another enemy, you will gain another one more. So you continue as long as you continue to attack enemy weaknesses. Okay.
Come on, let's hurry and get through this. Zoro, show your might!
Screw you!
Who's next? Next up.
I don't see a weakness.
We don't know what the weakness is yet.
Persona! Ravage them!
Witness my resolve!
That's a team effort.
All right, level up.
Good. You're evolving as a thief.
I get a new thing. Here we go. Weakness, strength. Okay.
Oh!
Your persona is pretty powerful. The thing that comes out of you guys all dramatic like. Everybody wears a mask deep within their heart. By removing that,
Whoa!
turn back. Looks like you don't have full control over your power yet. Transformation shouldn't normally dissolve like that. Don't feel bad, dude. I don't understand it yet either. Ryuji. Okay, well, finally, we have a name. medicine. Hey, thanks.
Now then.
Make sure you're good on HP. Okay, there's still a chance we'll end up having to fight here. You check your stats and personas by pressing Y. Skills and items can also be used for this menu. Okay. Skill. No usable skills. Nice. Items. Got medicine. I'm a little bit hurt, but not terribly, so I'll hang out for a minute, I guess. Accessory, hip glasses. Which persona do you want to oh, I guess you get to have more than one. Nifty. Thought Morgana was leading. How long you guys been in here? Wait. Open door.
No!
Hold on a sec.
You know this one?
I feel like I've seen what this dude's wearing before. Ah, damn it! I'm too flustered. I can't remember anything right now.
Come on, let's go!
Hold on, damn it!
What is it? We need to go, fast!
But who are these guys?
Do you really think you have time to worry about other people right now? Besides, they're...
There!
You should have listened to me!
Let's fight.
I'm glad you stick to your guns. Looks like it's raring to go too.
What?
I don't see a weakness.
Beguiling girl.
I don't see a weakness.
Act freely. Okay, that's fine. Let's
go.
Try the new one we got.
You're mine.
That looked like it hurt.
Wait. Hang on my nerves.
We did it.
Alright, let's get away before more show up.
Hold on, we can't just leave these guys here.
You really don't get it, do you? Ugh. There's no time to explain. Look, I'm going. If you don't want to follow, be my guest.
Damn it! Fine, I'm coming.
This way! We're here.
Oh, finally. We're saved. It's not opening. Did you trick us, you jerk?
Don't jump to conclusions. Over here.
Hey, wait up! Where are we supposed to get out from here? There aren't even any windows.
Ugh, amateur. This is the most basic of basics.
A ventilation shaft?
That's right. As I thought, you're a natural at this. It leads all the way outside.
I see. Then we just gotta get that metallic mesh off. And a 1, and a... Ah! Ow. Oh, crap. The enemy didn't hear us, did they?
Hey, you did something.
We're finally getting out of here.
You should wait on celebrating until you actually get out. Now get going!
But what about you?
There's something that I still have to do. We're going our separate ways.
Don't get caught again. I'll be nice. Thanks.
You've got manners. Be careful on your way. Those two seem useful, especially the frizzy-haired one, if my judgment's right.
Did we make it?
Seems so.
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Huh? Returned? Does that mean we got away?
I wonder.
I don't know what to think anymore. What was all that anyways? That castle and Kamoshida and that weird cat?
Not a cat, apparently.
What's with the yelling? Are you students of Shujin? Cutting classes, are we?
Huh? No. We were trying to get to school, and we ended up at this weird castle.
What? Oh, hand over your bag. You better not be doing any drugs.
Why would you think that?
Are you his friend?
Something like that.
Then you should go to school. Take him with you.
Like I'm trying to say, I don't know what's going on either.
We passed by Shujin on our way here. There was nothing out of the ordinary about it. If you spout any more nonsense, I'll contact your school. Is that what you want?
Come on, say something.
Let's get going.
That's not what I meant. Wait a sec. Is that guy for real? Fine, I'm going.
A Minister of Transport announcing his resignation. Things are going as planned. Sai Nijima. That reminds me. Better to leave it be for now.
Lunchtime!
Is this for real?
Hell yeah, we didn't miss lunch.
We came the same way. What's going on here?
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you. We received a call from the police.
The damn cops snitched on us after all.
It's rare not to see you alone. Where were you roaming around until this time?
A castle?
So you have no intention of giving an honest answer.
What's this about a castle?
Kamoshida?
You seem so carefree, Sakamoto. Quite a difference from when you did morning practice for the track team.
Shut up! It's your fault that
How dare you speak that way to Mr. Kamoshida? There's not much leeway left for you, you know?
He's the one that provoked me.
Do you really want to be expelled? In any case, you'll have to explain yourself. Follow me.
What? This is bullshit!
Come now. I should have been more considerate too. Let's just say that we were both to blame.
Well, if you say so. Still, you're coming with me. It's undeniable that you're extremely late.
Fine.
By the way, you're that new transfer student, correct? Have we met somewhere?
Saw a girl in your car. We did do that in the real world.
That's right. I remember now. Well, I'll overlook this just for today. I'm sure you've heard from the principal. But cause any trouble and you'll be expelled. Understand?
Understand.
At any rate, hurry up and go to the faculty office. I'm sure Ms. Kawakami's tired of waiting. Good luck trying to enjoy your new school life.
It's ominous. Back to the interview.
The school turned into an old castle? A talking cat? Are you hallucinating from an overdose? I won't put up with you if you're simply joking around. I'm going to have you continue the story. The one who received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves was an Olympic medalist. An alumnus from Shujin Academy. The PE teacher Suguru Kamoshida. It all came out in his confession. He was guilty of everything. The abuse, the violations. But there should have been no connection between the two of you since you had just transferred. Why did you target him?
I'll tell you later.
That's unacceptable. Try and recall it once again.
Summary of the story up to this point has been updated. To read, press wide, open the menu, select story from under the system option. Okay. This is from under the system option. Story. Okay. Alright. Well, I actually have to get going for now, so I'm going to go ahead and save it here and come back to this. Come back to this another time. Man, I can definitely tell this game's going to be long. And the crazy thing is, I've been at this, what, 3 hours now? Although, like, half an hour of it I was just, like, chit-chatting, but, like, I barely feel like I've played anything, because it's just been, like, story, 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 which is fine. Like, I'm not complaining. I actually appreciate that, but wow. Okay. Anyway, like I said, I gotta get going for now, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. And I will come back to this another time. God, even the menu's like a thing. But thanks for hanging out with me, and this is interesting so far. I'm just starting to understand how the game is played, since it kind of like dumped me in like right right away, and it's like, you know, so it's like turn-based combat, which I wasn't really necessarily, like, I intentionally left myself in the dark about everything, so I really had no idea what I was getting into. But like, I didn't know how anything worked, and now, you know, 3 hours later, we're kind of to the point where it's like, oh, okay, now we're actually into, you know, introducing how everything really works. So I guess really didn't quite matter at the beginning, right? But seems pretty cool so far. Looking forward to continuing more. But until then, I'm gonna get out of here for now, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.